last 70 years, they've been raising the highest quality beef for our kitchen tables. But now, thanks to the big meat packers and the high-dollar lobbyists, their livelihood is being replaced by foreign beef coming in on a ship from God knows where.
The cattle industry has suffered some pretty tough market situations here over the past couple of years, but it's based upon market conditions and things like simple supply and demand. If you take a look at this chart, you will see that the price of cattle started going down long before COOL was even repealed. And we also know that imports went down after COOL was repealed. COOL did not have an impact on that. So we have to make sure that we're keeping all of the market fundamentals truly in front of us rather than looking at one singular issue. And we also have to keep in mind that COOL was a mandatory government-run regime that took away our freedom of choice. We have voluntary programs in place today that can give the consumer what they demand if they ask for it.
Now, Canada and Mexico sued us over COOL, and the World Trade Association sided with them. That whole World Trade Association treaty is unconstitutional.
Look, there's nothing in the Constitution about this. Whether you like it or not, the fact is the WTO ruled in favor of Canada and Mexico, saying that our mandatory government-run program actually violated our trade agreements. And because of that, the WTO is going to allow them to retaliate against us. Since Canada and Mexico are traditionally two of the top 5 export markets for our product, losing $1 billion worth of access into those countries would really harm us negatively as cattle producers, because that beef that we otherwise would send to them would sit here and lower the prices we would be getting and impact our bottom line in a negative way.
If you hear somebody say, well, the National Cattlemen's Beef Association, they don't believe in COOL, well, you better figure out who the National Cattlemen's Beef Association really is and who they're backed by, because they're not the small rancher and they're not the small farmer and they're not the cattleman.
Tommy, you just got this whole thing wrong. If you'd done just a little bit of research, you would have discovered that since 1898, the National Cattlemen's Beef Association is an organization that has represented this industry and the men and women who work hard every day, not only to make this country great, but to produce the best beef in the world. It's our members that put together the policy directions of this association, including being against any sort of mandatory government-run program.